everyone. Welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardell and this is Quest for Glory 3. And the music is just whatever it wants to be, which is very annoying to me. Okay, so today I promised that we would grind a little bit of skills. This be the place where Simbani practiced throwing spears. No Simbani warrior will ever use a sword, since you cannot very well throw a sword in battle. If you are interested, I will be happy to teach you how to throw a spear. So let's greet Uhura. Muzuri hero, I hope you are also well. Show me how you throw a spear at the target, and I will tell you how to be improving your skills. Simba stays with my sister during the day. He keeps her running. Today I be guarding the village, so I stay within the village walls. If you want to be talking to me, you will always find me in my hut at night. The target out there be made from the hides of animals. For practice, it does not move. During the initiation contest, it is pulled back and forth to make the contest more difficult. To become a Simbani warrior, a youth must undergo a series of initiation tests. When several youths are ready, the initiation becomes a contest. Spear throwing be always a big part of initiations. So let's ask about spear. To hit your target with the spear takes both strength and throwing skill. You can build up your strength through practice, but you will be needing to use your brains to improve your throwing skill. You need to be using your head to judge such things as how high to throw the spear so that it falls to the target, and how much strength to be using. Once you figure these things out, you need to learn to adjust for the wind and throw a little ahead of a moving target. It all takes a good deal of practice to master spear throwing. So that's... okay. So I guess we'll throw it a little bit high. You'd be doing very well. I think you'd be giving a Simbani warrior challenges at spear throwing. Maybe a little too high. That was a little off. Once you have the skills of strength and throwing, it is only a matter of judgment to hit the target. The only real way to figure out how much force to use or how high to throw a spear is through practice. Well, let's just center it on the bullseye. You'll be doing very well. So I don't think we need her to critique us all day long, because that would take a lot of time. So we're gonna say goodbye. sorry. Whenever the weather changes, my allergies act up a little bit. While she's in a teaching mood, Yusufu's gone. Not surprising. He said he had stuff to do during the day, work. While she's in a teaching mood, let's go find out what's going on with this bridge over here. Guess we climb the rope. Habari hero ship here. This be the place where the Simbani practice balance and judgment. This is the wrestling bridge. The last part of the initiation contests are held here. So we're gonna greet her. See Jambo hero. I just be seeing if you have any questions which need to be answered. Mizuri, young friend. My job as warrior today means I be doing much walking around the village. I have plenty time to stop and talk with you. This bridge be a good place to practice, be building up your agility. Agility be good for dodging the claws of monsters. When several young Simbani wish to be warriors at the same time, then they compete with each other to be initiated. The winner will get the prize of his asking if the Laban thinks he is worthy. When young Simbani wish to be warriors, they must prove themselves to be worthy. They must go through many tests to be initiated as a warrior. Two warriors be standing on the bridge and facing each other. They each be trying to make the other lose his balance. The skill of balancing be important, but so too be judging the right moves to counter your opponent and knock him off. This be a tough competition and requires much practice. Well, so I guess first we just want to make sure we can walk across the darn thing. And look, we can. We do. Very good, young hero. You'll be learning well how to balance on the bridge. If you wish to be learning how this bridge is used for initiation contests, come down and I will show you. It is possible to fall off that bridge, and if our agility isn't high enough, we will fall. Walking on the bridge be the easy part. It be when someone else be on the bridge that it gets tricky. When you walk on this bridge, keep your feet on the outside logs. Feet apart give better balance. One way to make your opponent off balance is to jump. Keep your knees bent when you land, because the boards under your feet will be moving up and down from the jump. Another way to throw your opponent off be to lean hard to one side and put all your weight on one foot. Yet another way to be making your opponent fall be dropping down. You should practice these moves next time you are up here. It takes practice to do them and not fall off yourself. When you be good at these moves, maybe you and I can practice together. It'd be a long time since I worked with someone else on the wrestling bridge. Well, that sounds nice. So I said we were gonna grind skills, and I wasn't lying, but there's a couple other things I want to go do. So we're gonna go do those things. Because we can. Habari Bwana. I believe we have talked to him with all his stuff. So we're going to head out. That's not what I meant to do. That is the exact opposite of what I meant to do, in fact. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna go down to this pool that Rakesh mentioned. Oh yes, we wanted to try something. Well, that doesn't work. Why'd they say increase the speed? That just makes the monster go faster. Oh no, there we go. Just fast enough that he can't catch us, it said. Is this really helping? No. Jeez, my allergies are not doing good. This seems unfun. I don't approve of this, so let's just fight him. There is supposedly a bug in that if you press 4... Well, that didn't work at all. There was supposedly a bug that if you press 4, you go into a parry stance that's bugged and they can't hit you, which is good for getting your stamina back. But 2 royals, again, none of them have had more than 2 royals, so that seems to be some kind of... but I'm not sure I believe that, since everything else so far has been questionable. One other way to, and honestly probably the faster way, to up your throwing speed or throwing skill is to throw rocks again. Yes, I know. I don't like it either. I would very much prefer to up our throwing skill through throwing spears. But as you may have noticed, we have to sit through the throwing animation each time, which even at high speed is not as quick as one might hope. The rocks, on the other hand, are much faster. So we will probably be taking advantage of that. But let's resume our trek down to the pool here. Really? Stamina is way too low because we used it all on throwing. Bad call on my part. Is it too royal? It is. I don't really like that. I preferred the not knowing. Wow. Everybody wants a piece of me. Well, at least we're getting lots of money. 3 royal! Awesome! Oh, well, this is pretty. As you approach this pool of bubbling water, you feel a sense of serenity and peace. There is a feeling of peace and serenity here. This reminds you a bit of Irana's peace in Spielberg. You have the same comfortable feeling that nothing will harm you here. The cheetah lying on the rock looks at you calmly. The impala looks at you and the cheetah without fear. This pool bubbles as the fountain flows. Can we pet the cheetah? You know I want to. As you pat its soft fur, the cheetah seems to purr. You drink from the cold, clear water. It has a slightly sweet taste and tingles in your mouth. And our stamina is now maxed out at 209. So let's do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to cast Detect. There is a strong aura of magic here, particularly near the large rock. You had a bad habit of dozing off during Rune Lore 101, but this one you remember. It's the symbol for peace. So, somebody magicked this place to be safe and peaceful, and then slapped an E, or a peace rune, on the rock. We know somebody who liked to make magically peaceful areas. So in the absence of evidence otherwise, we're going to guess that Irana magicked this place up the way she magicked up the little meadow in Spielberg. And we are filling our 15 water skins with water from the pool. And now our water skins are glowing. We have water from the pool of peace. You have 15. It looks like water, smells like water, and tastes like ginger ale. Each one of those flasks, water skins, what have you, will completely refill our stamina. They're the vigor pills of this game. So we're just gonna patiently pick up 11 million rocks. It's fine. And we are above our max weight limit. That's all right. And we're just gonna throw them in the air like we don't care. And then we're gonna repeat that as many times as it takes to get our throwing skill up to 300. I don't think it'll take very long. $263. So it's going a lot faster than rock throwing in Quest for Glory 2 went. You were so exhausted, everything hurts, which means that we're 282, which means that we need to drink a water skin. It tastes very refreshing. Bam, there's our stamina. So we're gonna go back into our, oops, we're all out of rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's enough. Probably. I feel like this needs a theme song or something. Throwing all day, throwing all night. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay, 300. And that all in one afternoon. We will not normally, I think, be able to gain 100 points in an afternoon, so we're going to count that as a win. Fill up the one that we used already and take a drink. And so that maxes out our throwing skill. It doesn't max our strength, and we do want our strength to get higher. Strength is really instrumental for the spear throwing, because spears are heavy, much heavier than rocks. But that is a small victory right there, so we will take the small victory. Oh man, that just is gonna go so slow. I don't really want to. So, what shall we work on next? It should be nighttime. It's almost nighttime. Okay, here it is. We get to watch it darkening. I like this a lot. This is, to me, a very nice effect that makes me happy. The darkening is happening slowly, but it is happening. Let's go pet the cheetah again. Oh, it's a good cheetah. Does cheetah want some fish? No, cheetah does not want any fish. That's weird. They didn't realize we would try to feed the cheetah. Maybe it'll take meat. Does cheetah want a meat? It doesn't want meat either. That's just strange. So we're going to leave here for a second because I want to see something. Okay, it is nighttime. The moon on the waters of the pool creates a shimmering effect. We don't actually see that And it will not matter for this game. But it would matter if we were a wizard as opposed to a paladin. We're gonna lay down and sleep. There's the moon zipping along the horizon. Zoom. Well done. Let's go this way. Oh, hello. Stop that. I did not know that 5 would, I'm using the number pad. I did not know that 5 would attempt to flee. Hey, baby. 4 royals. Wow, we're just raking in cash now. Jeez. These things just, don't want to leave me alone. For royals? It appears to be a giant ant. And we're not having any luck hitting it. There we go. You don't find anything useful. I'm gonna go ahead and take a vigor potion because we're out of vigor. Whenever we don't have it, our health just creeps down. And we're gonna start sneaking in the hopes that maybe things will stop attacking us every 5 seconds. Nope. I see no value in fighting something that gives me no money. Alright, so we got some points for just showing up here. This is the where the jungles start. Without this famous explorer's map of the trackless eastern Fracana jungle, you are sure you would soon be lost. The hills in this area look as though they were formed by armies of giant ants in a workaholic mood. The map artist seems to have a problem with proportion. There can't possibly be a tree that large anywhere on the planet, can there? Well, that guy in Tarna, back in the Liontar City, said... Can we do anything with this? This is what I meant about... there really should be little landmarks that say you can interact with this. Apparently not. Okay, the guy in the apothecary said that... What are we fighting? Oh, goody, a croc. How happy we are. 5 royals. Just going up and up and up. The apothecary said that there was a tree. Let's, I'm not doing it right. Hold on. There's a way to do it. Make camp. Yes. Build a fire, of course. So we're going to use the tinder. And in theory, we will be less likely to be attacked in the night. Kind of hard to get the sense that time, there we go, time is passing when there's no moon to see moving around. We're going to put out the fire because we are a responsible hero. If you don't put out the fire, you get a couple of amusing little only you can prevent forest fires, and then Smokey the Bear kills you in a game over screen. I'm not making that up. This stream looks cool and inviting. There is the slight smell of flowers wafting from it. This looks like a good place to start if you really wanted to explore this whole darn place. You are now at the base of the largest tree you've ever seen. The top branches are obscured by mist when you try to look up at it. There is a smell of leaves and perfume of unseen flowers. So, our magic is at 250. And I don't know what the best one to grind would be. Maybe the calm spell. Are we really gonna have to keep going back in? Let's there's gotta be an easier one to grind. This one that doesn't make us go back in every 5 seconds. What saith the guide that we are using? Let's say open. Let's say trigger. Let's say sorry. Zap. Detect. No magic. Well, let's do... there we go, flame. This is not a good place to practice your magic. I beg to differ. Fine, we'll go into the jungle here. And... oh man, I was hoping we'd be able to hold down the... oh man, so none of them let you just hold it down. You gotta go back in each time. Is there a shortcut? And none of we've gone through 34 magic and we haven't I'm looking up if there's like a keyboard. There really needs to be a keyboard shortcut. Apparently there is not. Oh, that's not gonna be fun at all. Because I don't want to have to keep pressing that button over and over again. No, here we go. Raise spells with a crosshair by holding down enter. But clearly not, because what are we doing wrong? Maybe if we had a target? Why is the guide wrong? Why hasn't our magic gone up from 250? Well, okay, while we ponder such things as that, We will work our way up this tree. Are we stuck? There we go. And this is why I don't like mouse navigation. That's interesting. Thanks so much. You find yourself in a strange cave-like hole in the tree. There's a feeling of peace and serenity within and the scent of strange flowers. And there's also apparently like a printing machine printing. So these sparkles are going around and around us. You seem to hear voices coming from inside of your head. Welcome to the Mother of the World. We are the Guardian. What is it that you seek? As you start to greet the Guardian, you hear the voices say, we are most pleased to be with you. We are the Guardian. We protect the Mother of the World. There can be no actions of harm within the heart of the Mother because of our powers. Most strange, we do not understand your customs or your actions. Take the magical essence to the heart of the world above, place it upon the stand, and you shall be rewarded. The Mother of the World is the first tree. She is the source of all living plants. She is the living heart of all plants. This tree is the Mother of the World. You are seeking a gift from the heart of the world? To receive such a gift, first you must give one. Gather some life essence from the pool of peace. Give that essence to the Mother at the top of the stand at the heart of the world. Then you shall receive your gift. You desire a gem? We create them from the essence of the Mother of the World. We will be happy to share one with you. Well, let's just take this little one here. Can we talk to them again? I think not. Maybe if we leave and come back. But I don't believe there's anything else to say. Back to sneaking. An incredible feeling of living energy flows through you as you enter. You smell the perfumes of thousands of different flowers, all blending together to overwhelm your senses. You hear the sounds of all the living things in here, creating a melody which is so beautiful you are moved to tears. It is the music of life itself. The very air invigorates and revitalizes you. You feel as though you've reached the ultimate center of all living things in the universe, and that you are suddenly the source of all energy and life. This place is like, well, totally awesome, dude. Okay, so just by walking up here, we have restored all of our mana, which is a darn sight cheaper than buying a bunch of mana pills, and would have been super cool if we could have easily ground our mana down to, or our magic mana points down to 0. We have water from the pool of peas, and he said to put it on the, but I don't think this is something a wizard has to do. You empty the skin of peace water onto the spiral platform. A few moments later, a new fruit appears on a branch near you. This must be your gift from the heart. You take the gift and carefully place it in your pack. Oh, right, we needed that for the Dispel Potion. There would also be a thing to do here if we were a wizard and seeking magical wood to make a wizard's staff. But we're not, so we don't. We can exit this way. While we are exploring, we can go... Oh. even then, really? You would have to... Really? We got points for that. Probably because we're a fighter. While we're exploring, what happens if we go onto the 4th screen? Leave us alone, Ant. So this is very pretty. And here the water pauses for a moment in a sparkling pool before taking its final plunge down the chasm. We're not going to go here for now. We're going to head back this way. I do think that this is a grand way to give us a world screen that is bigger and certainly feels bigger than previous games. I also think that unfortunately, because there's so little to do out here, even compared to Quest for Glory 2, which had very little to do in the desert. But even then, there was, you know, 4 or 5 places worth visiting. Here there's like 2. It has the effect of making the place feel big, but kind of monotonous. Which is kind of weird considering the massive difference between the savanna and the jungle, that they do manage to feel monotonous. But on the world map, there isn't much of a difference. Oh man, this is not going to be interesting at all to grind, is it? I mean, at the very least, you think they'd put it here so you could reselect it quickly, but no, they did not. And we are out of mana. And did our magic go up at all? 2 whole points! 237, it went up 2 points. That is wild. That's gonna annoy me quite a bit, actually. So we're gonna visit the world tree again. Come on. Man, I almost wish we hadn't started grinding the mana if it was gonna be so ineffective. That kind of upsets me. But we'll figure something out. Come on. What is going on? The game is actually like freezing or something. Oh, is it because the sun's gone down? God damn it. Tell you what, let's turn that down. Wow, and then we just no-clipped up to the top. Well, whatever works, right? No, it's freezing again. That's real damn annoying. And we're gonna get that opening screen every time we come. Fuck. Quit fucking doing that. I totally want to have a discussion with whoever thought it was funny to end that. Well, first of all, to repeat that each time, because why? And then second of all, with whoever thought it was funny to do the, like, totally awesome, dude. It's not funny. You're just using really bad, cheap, unfunny humor to undermine the... Oh my. To undermine the nice atmosphere you built. So this person who is flinging spells at us must be our first instance of meeting a leopard man. And sure enough, they weren't very friendly. They also don't carry much money. I can understand not being friendly, but not giving me money when I kill you is kind of, or not giving me very much money when I kill you is kind of drawing a line. Okay, that's another leopard person. Gonna throw spells at each other until somebody falls over. Am I actually hurting him? Yes, he was 2 seconds from death. I was just impatient. 9 royals, that's much better. I was hoping we could get back to the peace pool in order to nap, but I don't think we're going to, so we'll make a fire and we will use a light and we will go to sleep. And we will turn off the fire. And there we go. How are our stats looking? 20, 27. We did go up 5 whole points on the magic. 40 on weapons. Stealth is up to 8. It's kind of interesting how the algorithms work. Or as the case may be. New combat at all. I don't like how it looks. It looks this weird miasma of green and black, and it doesn't really pretty obviously you were supposed to intuit what they were going to do and counter and so on and so forth, but to me it's just not intuitive at all. You have these whole bits where you can't do any damage because they're pulled back, and so you just have to wait for them to decide to hit you, and it's like, Can't I just move a couple of feet forward and smack him myself? No? Okay, alright. Refill our water skins. Alright, that should bring our stamina back up. Nice. I can't imagine that we would be allowed to practice our violent magic here, but I guess we could try. Nope, can't do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to Tarna, the city. You see what I mean, I think, about the map screens just making travel kind of monotonous. Oh, hello, what's that? That could be a honeybird. Well, let's find it. You see a honeybird sitting comfortably in the tree. The bees do not seem to bother it. The bees bother me. That's a terrible noise. So, we're gonna do something, and I'm not gonna explain it because, my God, that noise. You pour honey onto the ground. Okay. We were told by the... Hello. The bird looks like it enjoys wallowing in the honey. Hi. We were told by the seller of honey when we asked him honeybird trivia. He said that the honeybee bird leads people to the bees in the hopes that the people will harvest the honey and then they'll drop some and the bee can, or the bird can then eat the honey. So we dropped some without harvesting, then came back and got a feather because we needed a feather. Let's sit down for dinner. It looks like there's an empty seat here.
Good day, he who seeks peace, the survivor of the peace mission, Kativ Makaram, will honor this inn with his presence. Do not be alarmed by Kativ's appearance, for he has been through much suffering.
Oh, okay.
Marhabi Effendi, you are most welcome here, he who is polite. I could listen to your words forever, speaker of fine phrases. I am just glad that those around us do not understand your speech, or they might suspect something which is not, at least not yet.
We'll go ahead and order a meal.
So this is the sole survivor who came back from the peace mission. And supposedly he isn't doing too well. So we will be gentle with him. This man looks as if he has been seriously injured. Scars mark his face and he seems to be missing an arm. You greet the survivor. Yes, hello. Do I know you? I am... I do not remember. It is gone. Peace mission. No, I can't remember. There is so much I cannot remember. I was a wise man once. Now I can't remember. I was on a peace mission once. We were going to talk with someone. The leopard men. We were going to talk peace with them. I was trying to stop something. I needed to do something. I can't remember. We were in the jungle. It was dark. I think it was night. I was sleeping. Screams. Terrible screams. Claws tearing at me. No, I don't want to remember. Tarna? Tarna? This is Tarna, isn't it? I am in Tarna. I'm a diplomat in Tarna. Tarna is the largest city in East Fricana. I meet the caravans as they come in, greeting them, speaking their languages. I knew many languages. I was respected. Sometimes at night I dream I am as I was, a diplomat in Tarna. I can walk again without a staff. I have my hand back. I can see with 2 eyes again. I can speak and not forget. Then the nightmares come and they claw at me and take away everything. I can't get out of this nightmare. There are many Liontar in this city. Liontars. I was saved by a Liontar. The warrior Rishaka saved me from something. Claws and glowing red eyes. Terrible eyes. Rishaka, she was with me. She fought the glowing red eyes, the claws, the teeth. Rishaka was strong. She saved me, I think. She was like her father. I remember her father. The father of Rishaka was, let me think, a ruler. I remember. Raja. No, Rakesh. That was once a ruler of... Where was it? Tarna. Yes, ruler of Tarna. So many things I cannot remember. I knew the languages of everyone in East Fricana. Now I can barely remember this one. How did I get so old? How do I forget? Why can't I forget? I am caught in a nightmare. In daytime there is pain and shame. No one looks at me anymore. They are afraid of me. At night it haunts me. It wants me. It will not let me go. Please let me go. I don't want to remember. I'm saving because I know one of these options closes out the conversation and I don't know which one. Peace. I cannot find peace. I do not sleep at night. The claws try to eat my soul at night. I was a man once. I was in charge of the peace mission. I had talked to leopard men before. We were looking for the leopard men jungle. The village, the jungle kept watching us. Eyes. We kept seeing glowing eyes in the jungle. Eyes watching us in the jungle. Eyes. They watch me. They watch me here in Tarna. I see them at night. Leopard men. Magic. You know magic. They know magic. They aren't really leopards. They become leopards. I saw them become leopards many years ago. I helped a young leopard man and he guided me to his village. I watched them become leopards. Leopards have claws, you know. They have sharp claws. You have just gained the paladin's magical ability to heal. Screams. I hear screams. They are dying all around me. They are torn by the claws and they don't stop screaming. I hear their souls. Their souls scream as they are eaten. Please take away the screams. I don't want to hear them. We didn't find the leopard man village. There were 7 of us on a mission of peace. We were going... I heard their screams. I heard them die. Some fishermen found me. They were afraid of me. They ran from me. They called me demon. Claws slashing at me, hurting me. I can't get away. I'm going to die. Glowing eyes trying to eat my soul away. I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my soul. Please save me, please. She saved me. She fought the claws away. I ran. I just ran away from the claws. I don't want to die. I don't want to hurt. I don't want the claws to tear out my soul. She saved me. She fought the claws away from me. Rishaka, she saved me. I must thank her for saving me. She saved my life. It didn't want to kill me. It wanted to hurt me. It wanted to scare me. It wanted my soul. It wanted me to die scared, trying to get away. It's eating my soul. 7 went out on a peace mission. Rishaka was the leader. Matamba was the guide. 7 is a lucky number, I said. Ali brought the trade goods. Mizura of the Tamba people brought his magic. I picked them. I sent them to die. Tony, the young boy who wanted to see the jungle, I heard them all die. I don't know how I got to the river. I think I went a little crazy. I was covered with blood. The fishermen were afraid of me. They ran away from the bloody demon they thought me to be. I don't remember. I was brought back to Tarna. I don't remember. I don't want to remember. It comes for me still. It wants the rest of my soul. Do not question him further. Khatib needs to rest now. He will be better soon. So yeah, when you get to the 4th nested it option, which is easy to get to quickly because it's all the top options, he stops responding. And that just asked me how I feel about a design decision like that. Because it only makes sense to go through the choices methodically and pick the top ones. Again, we are filled with the warmth of your presence, Son of the Sun. What do you wish from me today? It is said that actions speak louder than words, but I fear I would become deaf if I tested you upon that. Nekati wa mai is the Swahili term for the food we serve today, O he who walks with power. It is a mixture of eggs and meat covered with bread dough and fried until golden. Thou art kind, and I am pleased to see you again, speaker of sweet words. There is talk that the leopard men are changing into the shape of demons. Such talk brings but bad dreams. It is kind of you to ask of Khatib. He does not seem to be getting any stronger. I fear for him. The meat seller is a descendant of the pharaoh dogs my people used to breed before the change. He will be happy to sell you any meat you need. I assume the change is some lore detail where Kata and dog people and possibly Liontar became uplifted and started speaking, but I truly do not know. Here is your feast. May it please you. All right. So this is probably a good place to stop the video. We're at the hour mark. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. When we come back, we're going to spend a little bit of time checking in around the city and seeing if anything has changed while we've been gone. We also have some stuff to turn in. We have a honey feather to give the apothecary. We've got a gem of the guardian to give the goddess, because she asked us to return with the gem. We've got the venomous fruit to give the apothecary. Actually, sorry, this is one of these is the gem and the heart of the world. One of those is for the apothecary and one of them is for the goddess. I think the gem is for the goddess and the fruit is for the apothecary. But one way or another, we'll be giving stuff to people. And then we should get a dispel potion, which we don't know that we will need to use it, but so far we're 2 for 2 on games where we needed to use a dispel potion, so why not make it an even third here? Once again, this is Quest for Glory 3. My name is Anna Mardol, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.